Sorry about that. Welcome to the Bread and Hoper Show. It's your boy Bread. Hoper will be here momentarily. It's good to be back from vacation. I am here and still trying to get the hang of things. You know, when you go on vacation, you I go, mine and everything. So good to be back. Uh, the thing about vacations, they're just too short. Vacations are just too short. Even though I'm retired, it's still too short. So welcome to the Bread and Hope Show. I think Hope is coming. There he is.
Yo, yo, yo.
Over.
USA, USA.
You I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. Yeah. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's
Yeah,
get it, man. So we doing double duty tonight. We know that everybody's watching US men's team try to pull out a win. Haven't done so in about 24 years or so at this stage of the game. So we hoping we can just win at all costs, whatever it takes. One nil, good enough. That's like four. It's like 4-0 to me. So
yeah,
just win.
yeah. Just win.
There are no draws. So we got to keep our heads in the game. So we're gonna talk a lot about football tonight because that's what's going on. So we're doing double duty, but we're here with everybody tonight. Hold on, what's going on? How's the weekend, man?
Weekend was good, man. Stay hydrated.
Yeah,
Um, it was kind of hot. Well, it was hot.
yeah.
Yeah. But that's about it. Just take spending some time to enjoy some time with family, and
Yes, sir.
that's what's up. How was your trip?
Oh, it was good, man. It was good. A lot of soccer fans on the ship. Colombia was deep, deep. Brazil, deep. The USA, we were there. We were in there in the mix. We got people in there to
Yeah.
represent too, so it was good. A lot of Mexican fans there also. So
Right.
it's well represented. And everybody kind of pulled for the underdogs that actually won. Some underdogs that actually won. It's an exciting thing. So yeah, man, it was good, man. Too short, man. A couple of days. We ready to go back on another vacation, like
I
next
know.
week.
I know that's right.
Already planning the next one.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. So look, man, we got a lot to talk about. A lot of World Cup action, a lot of basketball news that's out there, man. Braves cooling off. Falcons got a little news with the Falcons, and we got a draft we got to talk about a little bit, man. I know we're running behind a little bit, but we're gonna talk about the draft. We're gonna have to talk about it, because we didn't talk about it last week. We have to talk about the draft, man. We got to talk about it. So, got to talk about your Hawks, man. So, look, we want to welcome everybody to the show, the Bread and Hope Show. We are based in Atlanta, Georgia, and we talk about sports primarily in the state of Georgia, but wherever you are from, feel free to join the show and be part of the discussion and speak on it. Over, what you got?
Yeah, so want to go ahead and give some shout outs to the Dirty Bird Nation, NFC South fans, Falcon First and 10, the Enhanced Sports Show. Lou will be joining us later.
Yep.
And Mo Brown College, Sticking Sensation, and Atlanta Old School Drones.
Old school drummers. We had a real guy. I talked about it before I left. Had a real good performance for Juneteenth up at Marietta Square, NAACP function up there, and so it was excellent. Excellent. Had a real good time. The people had a good time. We had a good time performing. So it was a blast. So look,
Yeah.
man, let's just dive on into it, Hober. Kyle Pitts, man, signs a 3-year deal with the Falcons, man. Is it worth it or not? Because I mean, apparently, I mean this new coaching staff, man, is just they're just giddy about Kyle Pitts. That's,
Mm,
they said nothing about Bijan. They just love some Kyle Pitts, man. And
yeah.
plus Kyle came in on like didn't he come in like near Matt's? last year or Matt's last year with the Falcons. And it's kind
Yeah.
of like it was rumored that, yeah, the reason they got Pitts was because of Matt Ryan. So you think it's a little bit of Matt Ryan, it's got something to do with this Pitts, or the coaching staff, a little bit of both.
I'm gonna probably say a little bit of both.
Mm,
And the reason why I say that, I start with um, I start with the top man, Matt Ryan. Matt
mm,
Ryan when he played, during his time, his tenure when
mm-hmm.
he played, um, one of the favorite positions he loved throwing the ball to was the tight end.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
that says a lot right there. And
he
maybe
does.
he sees something there that Kyle Pitts can be developing. He maybe can be the next, you know,
Something.
let's just say Tony, possibly
Antonio
could be a Tony
Tony
Gonzalez. Well,
Gates. Antonio Gates, maybe.
yeah, maybe
Not
let's start
Gonzalez,
with
but the
yeah,
Gates.
let's start with Antonio Gates, or even
Randy McMichael, maybe. I don't know.
I
At
don't
least.
know, but maybe he sees something there, and then with this new coaching staff, um, if I'm not mistaken, now, like I said, I didn't watch a lot of the Cleveland games, but I think he had a love for tight ends with his offense.
He did. Yep,
So
they do.
I think they were definitely uh, making it a point to get the tight end some touches, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. As a matter of fact, I think fantasy. I can't remember the tight end name in Cleveland, but he
Hmm.
he was pretty good for fantasy points. And the only reason why I
Yeah.
know that because I think
You.
no joke, I think I rode him on my fantasy and when I played DraftKings for like 4 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
dude
Yeah.
and dude was getting like over 10 points every time.
Wow. Wow.
So he helped me get some money. But yeah,
Yeah.
man. So throwing all my little points in there. But I think that with all that being said, I think all that holds weight to why we're seeing this 3-year deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I think that as one of the hosts said, well, I think now in terms of coaching, I think a lot of people got feelings about Stefanski, but a lot of people said it, other people said that we finally got adults in the room in terms of coaching, meaning that we finally probably got maybe not the best coach, but he's not the worst coach, but he at least knows what it's like to coach a football team,
Yeah,
and
and I think
coach,
yeah, and I think also not to cut y'all bread, but I
go
think
ahead.
Matt Ryan, he's the CEO and president and all that. But I have a funny feeling he's gonna be butting his nose.
He got
Um,
to. That's why he there. So he's there to put his nose in so Arthur Blank didn't have to.
well, I mean, you're right. I mean, I can definitely see him, and you're already it's already in action or it's in motion.
Yeah. It's emotion.
I was watching the news and you know, Matt Ryan's, he's not got on passing them, but he's right out there
Yeah.
talking. He's been. I guess let's
Hands
put it this
on.
way. There you go. He's been hands on as a.
Hmm.
Typically most presidents, if they hadn't played the game, they're not going to be that hands on, right? But
Hmm.
but Matt Ryan is hands on, and I
Yeah.
think that's to be expected
Yeah.
because he played the game.
Probably what's needed for the Falcons at this point in time.
There
The
you
two
go.
hands off, yeah, that's probably what's needed from the top down. And with him being so hands on, there shouldn't be any miscommunication about the vision of this team and what's needed. So I tell everybody give it some time. There's gonna be some bumps on the road, but there's gonna be some wins too. So I just tell all the fans to be patient, man. So we'll see with Kyle Pitts. If they see something in him, they're the experts. I'm not. Um, so I think Kyle Pitts is pretty decent uh, player, pass catcher. And we'll see how good he can be in this offense. He's got a chance, another chance to be good. And plus with Tua, we'll see what Tua does and if and what this quarterback situation looks like. But I think he'll have an equal opportunity, a great opportunity to show what he can do. Look, man, Braves cooling off. I'm not surprised. I was telling people, I was like, look, Braves going cool. I mean, you still got a winning record, but I mean, you got a losing record in the month of June. That's not great, but look, you started off hot. I mean, it's baseball. You're gonna have some cooling off periods where you're not hitting. I think the biggest disappointment with this hitting is Austin Riley, in my opinion. But the amount of money that he's making. I mean that we signed him for, and was thinking that he was gonna earn it by now when you need that bat to shine, and he's just. I don't know if you call this a slump, man. He just sucks right now. He's been sucking for quite some time.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like that's that, but that's how baseball is. I mean, baseball is one of those where team is going to be hot for a while, and then they're going to be cold.
Hmm.
Is that just part of the that that's just the way it works in
Yeah,
baseball. But I think you're right. I haven't watched the Braves a lot, but Austin Riley, who knows, Brad? I mean, could it be some other factors might be affecting his game?
hmm,
Not necessarily on the diamond field. Maybe something
yeah,
going
it's
on
possible.
outside.
Yeah,
And he gotta work it out.
got to work it
But
out.
but at the end of the day, like Braves are still in first. It's time for a break, and
Ooh, can't wait. Ooh, come on,
and then
All Star.
and
Let's
then
go, All Star.
they could get a chance to recharge the batteries, and you know
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and the other, and the other thing about the Braves is the defense too, man. I think that we squandered so many wins for Chris Sale. I mean, Chris Sale been pitching his butt off, man, and we haven't been getting the run support. And sometimes the defense will make a little error here and there, but really we haven't gotten the run support that we needed when Chris Sale has been pitching lights out. And that was that's a old shades of last year. Pitch. Everybody's been questioning pitching, but when the pitching holds up, the bats go cold.
yeah,
So I mean, it's not like we losing games 6-5 or 7, 8-6. That's different. That's mean okay, we got pitching problems, but shoot, man, the bats are cold again. So Braves got to find a way, and find a way to get Chipper more involved in terms of because every time Chipper put his hands on somebody, man, it's a miracle. They can
yeah,
finally hit again. But
yeah,
he just cannot fully commit. Well, I don't blame him. You retired, man. You want to do what you want to do, and kind of, you know, you don't really want to. You kind of want to, be in it, but you really want to be kind of hands off when you want to be hands off. You want that flexibility. So I definitely get where Chip is, man. Not want to be full time batting coach, hitting coach.
yeah.
So look, man, I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on Wimbledon, man. This week, I'll just say that with Serena, it's just good to see her back on the court. She didn't win, but I mean, it's just good to see her back. She's like what 44 years old,
Hmm.
and just to compete at that level. And this is her first time. She didn't have any tune-up matches, anything like that. Usually, she had some tune-ups, the French Open, and a couple of others that'll get her warmed up for Wimbledon, but she really didn't have anything. She's just like, hey, Wimbledon gave her a call. Hey, you got an invitation. You want to play?
Right,
Good to see you. What you
right,
doing?
right.
She's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll make a good showing of it, and that's what she did. People just glad to see her, man.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
she grew
yeah.
up for the sport. Can't play forever. You don't know. I mean, she's on the other side of her career. And so you just happy to see her compete because you know that she's got, a lot more years behind her than in front of her in terms of her uh, playing career. So anytime you see her active on the court, it's must see. It's must see.
I
And
agree.
so,
I agree.
but I think she's still going to be competing with the sister Venus. So you're still going to get a chance to see her in doubles with the sister and women. I don't know if she's going to do mixed doubles, but I know she's going to do doubles with the sister. So look, man, NBA talk, man, real quick, and we're gonna talk trades, and then we're gonna leave NBA, go to World Cup, then go back to NBA. we got enough time. If we got enough time. So just real quick, Hova, what you think about this Jalen Brown trade to the 76ers for Paul George and some picks?
I mean, I think it's a good pickup for the 76ers. He's definitely going to help them be a better team.
Yeah.
You can kind of, the way I look at it is Boston, instead of Boston being the team that everybody need to look out for in the East, is going to be Philadelphia.
Yeah,
That's
this is
that's
true.
pretty that's pretty much it. So it's
This is
just
true.
kind of it moved the I guess you could say it moved the needle from one team to the other team. So
Yeah.
I think it's a good move, man. I mean, Paul George, he's not in his prime. He can
Hmm.
he get you, pretty decent minutes off the bench. Sometimes you get some good highlights.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. 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 So I think it's funny because Jalen Brown has been talked about Philadelphia 76ers and those guys flopping, primarily Joel Embiid. So it'd be interesting to see him playing for the Philadelphia Floppers, being that he really doesn't like their style of play. So that dynamic a bit, but I know he wanted to get out of Boston. The relationship had soured. Uh, there's nothing that Danny Ainge anybody could say to keep this guy there, and so I just thought that where there's smoke, there was definitely fire behind that one, and he had to go. He was done. He was done, and it's not he didn't necessarily. I mean, I don't think that Philly's like his top choice, but it'll do for now. It's better than being in Boston, staying in Boston. So I think that and plus it's they fairly competitive. So we'll see what happens with that squad if Embiid and Maxey and company can stay healthy for them.
Yep,
They'll definitely be a force, man.
no doubt.
Giannis to the Heat. I mean, again, you got the Heat getting stronger with Giannis going down there. Seeing what they can do there. I think it's interesting because usually his brothers travel with him, but his brothers, he was like, "Nah, we good on that. Nah, we good." So I think his brothers are going over back home to play in Greece. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a good trade. Definitely for him going to the Heat. Um,
yeah,
and to be quite honest, I think the Heat, if Giannis can stay healthy, I think they're going to be probably the team to beat, man.
yeah,
That's my opinion.
yeah,
I mean, the
yeah, yeah.
Sixers going to be right there too, but I mean, if I got to choose centers, I like Bam more than I like
Hmm.
Embiid. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think with Bam and Giannis in the paint, man, jeez, man. I
yeah,
mean, golly,
that's gonna be ridiculous.
if they can stay healthy, man, all the way through, whew,
Yeah, that's gonna be a force to deal with, no doubt.
that's gonna be a force, And so, what you think about Lamelo Ball to the Wolves?
I like it.
Hmm.
I really like it. I think that's really what they were missing.
Ant Man
I
get some
mean,
help.
yeah, I mean, no pun intended to what's his name, Mike Conley. But
Hmm.
he's not in his prime. He's past
No,
his
no, he's
prime.
not. He's not.
He's decent at best, but I
Yep.
think but yeah, they definitely was missing. Ant needed some help.
Hmm.
I thought that was that thing. I think that's a smart move for the Wolves. So good move for the more Wolves.
Agreed, because I think that the longer Ant is there without at least getting to a championship, he's gonna get frustrated, man. So they
Yeah,
got to keep it. They got to keep him happy. He wants to win ASAP. So what you think about Ja to the Trailblazers?
yeah, I think that's an interesting move. Damian Lillard and Ja. Um, the thing about Ja Moran, and we may have talked about this on the show.
Hmm.
He's a talented player. I mean, he really
Yep.
is. But the
Yep.
problem, or not necessarily the problem, let's just say more the concern with him is off the court.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I think he gets it in some ways that he can't do certain things, but at the same
Yep.
time, I don't think he really separating himself from that hood, if you know what I mean, bro.
Yeah, yeah, and so I don't I don't guess he get in too much trouble in Portland, but it ain't
Yeah,
Atlanta, man.
well, that is true. I mean, him going to
you know,
Portland, and that may, who knows, maybe that may be just the right move for him to get it right.
yeah, 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 yeah. Agreed. So we'll see what happens with that, man, with Ja. going there, man. But with all those moves, man, we'll talk about the Hawks later. Hopefully, we have some time to where no real blockbuster moves with the Hawks. They re-signed Jacques Landale, and you know, we'll talk about the picks later. But it's no real. You got Wiggins. You just got pieces. You don't really have any. You hope that these pieces will end up, being consistently and be a team as a whole and get some things done for you. But uh, clearly, this is going to be a process with the Hawks, and we'll talk about the Hawks later on. But I'm just saying, in terms of free agency, the Hawks really haven't made any splash moves. Um, and the only wiggle room that the Hawks had to make splash moves was to give up those first round picks, at least one of them. And the minute we didn't deal those picks, I knew that okay, we've kind of handcuffed ourselves in free agency to get um, some true players. You talk about Kessler. We thought we was gonna have a chance to get Kessler out of Utah, but he's ended up going to the Lakers. And which Lakers getting everybody because LeBron like, look, man, I'm gonna make it easy on y'all. I ain't coming back. I'm listening to people. I want to go to a contender, so everybody's throwing stuff at him. Everybody who Denver sounds good to me. But I think if Denver can pull the trigger and get LeBron, that would be a good move. Maybe Golden State reaches out and maybe they can do something. So, with that being said, it's a lot of people a lot of teams going to reach out. Clippers, I don't like him at the Clippers, but I'm quite sure the Clippers, Houston, all those teams going to reach out and see and it's not about the money with LeBron. So he may try to go to a contender to see if he can get another chip for he leave.
Dang.
Interesting. Interesting.
Ballin going,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, he got a red, man. He got another. Yeah, he's done. He's done. So that hurts. And so let's go on a transition on in the World Cup, man, cause uh, which I don't think that was a great call. Um,
Yeah,
I,
I
I mean
think
I mean, go ahead, Hope.
that was, I mean, I get it. I mean, I think, that's the thing about VAR because you can slow the speed down, slow it up.
Hmm.
And when you slow that up, it looks worse than what it probably
Hmm. Yeah,
than
pure
than,
speed.
than at the full speed.
Yeah,
So that I think with that VAR sometimes can not be your best friend. I just put it that way.
So and let me and this really falls kind of in line with my first question. It's like, what are the things you like the most and the things you like least about the World Cup so far?
I think what I like most is the fan. I like all the energy as far as with
Hmm.
the fans from different countries, how everybody's coming together and embracing their teams.
Yeah.
That's what I really like about it, man. Even during if you think about the times we live in with all kind of
Hmm.
craziness going on,
Right.
that's what I love about it.
Hmm.
What I don't, what I don't like about it, uh, I think the offsides, because I'm still trying to understand that. Um, that in my opinion, Brad, I think that's a big problem, and I think it definitely needs to be. How can you put it? Revisited. And I'll give you a good example. I'm gonna just go with the Columbia game. I mean a toe.
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
that's I don't know, man. I mean, it was just too. Yeah, I get it. It's just so close to call, but that's what I don't like about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
And I'm glad you said that because I got two things I don't like. But first, I talk about the stuff I like first. The stuff I like, I agree. I think that the stars came to play. So if you want to sell the game of soccer even more to America with it being here, all the stars showed up, man. You talking about the Golden Boot? All the stars showed up, man, to play Mbappe, Lionel Messi. All the guys
Benny,
hollering.
Benny,
Benny,
Holland,
yeah,
Benny, yeah.
Benny Jr., yeah. All the guys showed up to play, man. Kane showed up to play today.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Kane showed up big for England. And so all your players are showing up, man, and they're the ones who actually show selling, and they're from all over. And so Jimenez yesterday for Mexico showed up, and so it's just like all your stars are showing them. That's what you want: competitive play, real game, and everybody showing up. And that's what they sell that the NBA cannot sell in their All Star game. And so you look at those things, man. The thing that I do not like, Hover, and I'm with you. Uh, but one of the things is the flopping. I hate the flopping. I hate it in basketball. And then when I see, I mean, it's like I see guys just falling down, man. I'm like, what is this, man? He just, the contact looked minimal, and they just looking like they just got hit by a truck. So that is so frustrating to me.
Yeah, I agree with
Uh,
you. That's another thing I don't like. Yeah.
I just don't like, and I get it. They try to sell the call to the referees, man, and the referees really, they try their best to kind of let them play it out. But how much play, some of it's legit. So it's just like, all right, so the referees have a real tough job trying to manage the game because of so many guys. But then there's a call that I saw yesterday to where the guy flopped and they called him for flopping. No, I forgot the name of the call. They call it something, but it's a call that they call the offensive guy for making it up, and then it's feeling went the other way. So and I do not like the I agree with Jehovah. I don't like the offsides. They need to revisit that, man. I think that it's kind of reminds me of a fast break in basketball, and it's like I can't go for a fast break dunk until I got another guy in position that, and so I got speed, I got the play, but I got to wait until old buddy get to a certain spot, and I got to be behind him before I can finish my fast break. No, fast break is what sells basketball to everybody because you get to show out, kick, like, and you finish it off, and then to slow it up, it's like, man, it's not my fault that you slow. It's not my fault that you can't catch up and you're not in position where you're supposed to be. It's not my fault. I need to be able to finish the play. Now it's just me and your goalie. It's 1-on-1. You better be ready because I'm coming. And so I think, when you let that kind of stuff go, then that's more scoring in the game. So you don't have as much 1-0. You got more scoring because now the style changes. Now you're looking for more speed in a different kind of way. And so now all your fast, speedy teams and the cats that got the footwork, they got the advantage. And then the teams that aren't as fast, let's say Bosnia, we look at them now, they're a slow team, physical, but a slow team. They can't keep up with a fast team that's on the break, like say Senegal, who was pretty quick team. And so to me, that just kills the whole joy of it for me, man. It's just like, oh man, the offside. It's just like, how do you do that? It's like I would love to see them just revisit that part of it, man. Just let it free flow a little bit more, man. I don't know, they've been doing it that way for I don't know what 70 years. I don't,
Yeah, I don't know, but it's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute.
so I hate I hate it, man. Even with the video makes it worse.
I agree.
Why you
I
got to
agree.
be on side, man? Forget it. Just let it go, man. That's your fault.
I agree 100%. I agree.
Oh man, that kills me, man. But that flopping kills me, man. Jeez, man. Golly, man. That just burns. That just kills the whole thing for me, man. Especially when teams are losing and then they try to get a penalty kick some kind of way, free kick, corner kick. Then they falling in the box, man. It's like, oh boy, here we go. Real falls for it. So that's my gripe. I'm moving on.
Yeah. No, I feel you 100% on that.
Yeah, man. Let's bring Lou on, man. Let's bring and we're gonna talk some more stuff, man. Bring Lou on, man.
Hey, Lou.
Uh-oh. Hold it. Okay. Excuse me. Right.
We got it. Let Lou
Yeah,
get it together.
he trying to get some things
I'm here. I'm
together.
here.
Yeah.
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 Okay, I'm
Yeah.
here, guys.
Hey,
All
good
right.
deal, Lou. Good deal. So look, Lou, man. We gonna get back. We hopping back and forth, man. What you think about those basketball moves in free agency so far?
I'll tell you what I didn't like. One of our players is going to the dreaded Celtics, and that has got me. Ugh, I wanted to just throw up when I heard that.
Who you got going to the Celtics? I missed that one.
Yeah, I had in my notes earlier. Just let me back.
It was
Yeah, Mitch Robinson.
that you took the name right out of my. You took the
Yeah,
name.
I was actually
I
that's
was
what I
about to
was thinking
say.
about. I was
I
about
was
to say
about to say
Midra.
Mitch Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh man, again, Hawks.
It's not
That's
the
a
fact
guy
that he
that.
left; it's the fact he left to join the Celtics is what got me bugged.
Yeah. That's not good. And so Celtics found a way to get him.
Because you know how I feel about the Celtics. So
Oh
obviously,
yeah,
this has really got me bugged.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Celtics put, they put most of us fans in the mood. They put most of us in the mood. Where do you think LeBron is going though? He already put it out there that he's going to leave the Lakers, and so he let them off the hook. So where do you think he's going to end up?
Well, there's different reports. Some say he's gonna go up the coast and go to play for the Warriors, which was rumored to
Mm-hmm.
be. Somebody
Yep.
say he might go back to Cleveland. It's possible. Miami. I wouldn't rule out Miami either. I think he wants to win one more title for one of those teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think in all honesty, I think he's going to go back to make Cleveland a team again because they've not been the same without him. I mean, they choked last year in the playoffs. I mean, the 2024-25 season after
Yep.
being first in the conference. This year they got swept by the Knicks. Thank you. So they're really missing his presence, and I think he feels the same way. So if I were a betting man on this, which I'm not going to be, um, I'll have to say he's going to go to the Cavaliers.
Mm.
Mm,
Interesting.
yeah.
What you think, Hova? I forgot to ask you where you thought he was going.
Oh man. I think he's going to Golden State. And the only reason why I think that is because the fact that his family, everybody is on the West Coast now. I mean,
Yeah.
Cleveland is his home, but I
Yeah,
think he got a lot of stuff vested out in
Yeah.
California right now. So that's what I think.
yes, that's true.
I think he's
Yeah.
going to maybe, if anything, I think consider a team on the West Coast first.
Yeah. 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 I
It's possible.
agree. Yeah, I agree with you, Hova. He's got investments, family's pretty much settled in LA, on the West Coast rather, with California. And so I think he wants to stay there. Of course, I know the Clippers going to make a pitch, but I don't see him going to the Clippers at all. He might as well stay at the
Yeah,
Lakers. you know. So I think that with Draymond backing, what was I think he backed out of his exception or extension or something like that in his contract to kind of help make room. If LeBron, I know they've already been talking, so money won't be a problem. And so to have him, Draymond, Steph Curry, and some of that other young talent that's still maturing, and they were actually not a bad squad. They weren't the championship squad, but they were scrappy. And so LeBron, and some more pieces may make a difference to make them a little bit more competitive.
Yeah.
So I like the Golden State. I think that if it was about championships, I think that Denver gets him there further. I like Denver better for him in terms of championship wise. But Colorado, I don't know. I don't see LeBron living in Colorado. I just I just thought he might as well go to Cleveland. So,
Mhm.
so I'm with you, man. I'm thinking that Golden State may be the move. So, what do you think about the Lou? What do you think about the Jalen Brown move up to Philly?
Well, Phillies do need a strong backboard, I think so. I think it'd be a good move for them. I mean, they have
Hmm.
improved from just a few years ago. I mean, because what was it, the 2024-25 season? They were, I think, the second worst team in the whole league, and
Hmm.
they made some vast improvements. So I think with this, they'll make an even bigger step to compete in the Eastern Conference. I
Yeah,
hope.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I mean, it helps. I mean, if they stay healthy, yeah. I mean, I think they're a
Well, the
pretty
problem
good
is they get
squad.
too many injuries, and that does them in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
always.
yeah,
Yeah,
Injuries
yeah,
can really, injuries can really kill your team, even if it's just one person.
yeah,
Injuries can
yeah.
really kill your team
And
and your
B's
morale.
not getting in, and B's not getting any younger. So, you
Neither am
know,
I.
well, yeah, but the problem with MB, yeah, he's not getting any younger, and
yeah,
he's injury prone too. He just
yeah.
can't.
That's
I
another
mean,
problem.
yeah,
It really is. It really is, guys. It
Well,
it
I'm not
it,
getting
it
younger either,
really
you
is.
know.
Yeah. So look, guys. Let me flip the script. I'm going back to basketball.
Yeah.
We're all over the place tonight, but uh, with World Cup play, man. You watching World Cup, Lou?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We watching. I've been keeping up with a lot of teams, man. Um. Oh yes.
We're up one
Was
nothing
he
now too.
onside? Was he offside or onside? Here we go again.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Just
Oh
what
no.
just what we just got through
Oh,
talking about.
and
Uh,
see again. Here we go again, man.
offside.
You got these opportunities. It's not my fault that you're not there.
Well, we're down to 10 players because I think we got a red card.
Yep.
I think
Yeah.
that's
He's
got
on.
that. I think that goal got to stand.
I don't know, man.
Oh no,
Yeah. I think
injury.
he was onside before he got. Oh God dang! No review on that, man.
Too late
Nah.
now.
Oh Jesus, man. I mean,
But see,
we could.
that's what I said. That's the thing about it.
Uh-oh.
That's the thing. That's the thing I
Coach is getting
don't.
kicked off.
That's the thing I
Oh,
don't
coach is
like.
getting a yellow card.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna get that yellow.
Oh boy.
He's gonna get that.
Yeah, he might
U.S.
pull out a
coaches not happy with
yeah,
this. You
hell
guys see this,
Yep,
guys.
got him.
yeah, hell he might pull out a red card. He keep going at it.
Yep. He keep
Yeah.
going at it. Yep. Yep.
He's like, you.
Yeah, he said you fuck. I mean,
Yeah. He did. Yeah.
I mean, I read his lips. I mean, that's
Yeah. I
Exactly.
did read these lips,
So did I.
man. So it's like
that's pretty much
that
what he
deserved a
said.
red to me.
Yeah, yeah.
So I look, man. I look. That's the
I know
thing.
he's there. Just can't stay here.
I mean, look, man. Again. That's the thing that frustrates me with the game, man. Is that kind of stuff in terms of. Oh, now
Yeah.
they got a yellow card. So yeah, they're in the heads now. Yeah,
Oh yeah. It's getting a little, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Well,
So
that's moving forward.
I mean, but look, man. I mean, the offside's just a killer, man. I'm sorry. That just kills the
It is.
whole thing, man. And I
The thing
just
is, they've
say as
been calling it the most of
yeah,
all the shots. They've been calling it offsides, constantly.
3-1,
Yeah.
3-0, 3-0, 3-0 if there's no offsides, man. And we
Yeah.
just not, and for me as a, and I just say I just be front as a casual fan of the game. That's frustrating. I mean, if I don't know how the avid fans feel about offsides. So but maybe
Oh,
you
I hate it.
talk to
I hate it.
some that how they feel about offsides. But I mean, everybody hates it when it's against your team. But I'm just saying that I've been watching it
Yeah.
outside of my
Free
team, and
kick.
it's frustrating. Right, Lou. It's just, I mean, so
Yeah.
if I'm looking at it in other teams, and I'm frustrated for other teams, man. I
I
mean,
think he was a free kick.
yeah, yeah, it's coming.
Come on.
Yes, yeah, they got one coming. So that's one good thing about the Bread and Hover show, man. We interactive up in here, man. You're not gonna miss it. We multitask. We're
Keep
gonna
going.
watch the game. We're gonna get everything going right here, man. We're gonna get everything
Yes.
going. Come on, Yeah, yeah. So quick question, guys. How far do you think? I'm hoping that this holds up. That they don't do like Senegal.
uh,
2-0, guys.
You
Two
know.
nothing.
Yeah, I just saw it. Yep.
damn, that
Let's
was
go.
nice. That was nice.
USA. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. How far does
Yeah.
do the if the how far can US go, guys? How far would they go?
Hey, I tell you, if they can keep it up, man, they keep the momentum. I think they can go. Yeah, they can go as far as they can. They want to. I think they
I'm
have the
ready for
talent.
that.
I think they have the talent to
But
go
remember,
far.
you got Spain, you got Brazil, you got Argentina. You gotta get past all them. They're the big shots here. So that's gonna be
Yeah.
it's gonna be a tough one.
Yep.
I
Yep.
agree. I agree.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And
Yep.
France. Well, we'll screw France.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I feel they should win this game. Um, and I don't know who
Well,
they
it's
play
any
after.
indication right now. Maybe.
And they play Belgium after this, right? If they win this game, it's Belgium, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based on what I saw from Belgium
Belgium.
today,
When they're
man,
playing,
I'm not
yeah,
impressed. They don't look that
Belgium.
much better. Say
You
it
know,
again, Lou.
yeah, they will play Belgium, and that would be on Monday.
Yeah, yeah. So Belgium don't look that much better
Possible.
than
Possible.
Bosnia to me. I mean, you know, six and one, half a dozen the other, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree.
so US can really be a dark horse that a lot of people have not seen, kind of like Colombia, man. Colombia's kind of nobody's really talking about them, but they're pretty
Yeah.
good. I watch, I'm like, oh man, they're pretty good. They got a squad.
Right.
They pretty dangerous. They got all the pieces in place, man.
Yeah.
Last one was
So
22, I guess, the European team.
yeah, so I think that but
I think
look, man. I mean, what do you guys? I mean, Cape Verde, man. I mean, what do you think about those? I think that's been enough. We talked about the good and the bad during the World Cup. I think Cape Verde is one of those good stories, guys. What do you think about that, man? And some of the good story teams we've seen so far.
well, us
Over
for one.
or
Uh,
Lou?
the one that is doing is I think it's supposed Cape Verde. They're the underdog of this
Yep,
tournament, and they're surprising a lot of people. So I have to
yep,
say that Cape Verde has been one of the biggest surprises.
yep. And they're like right outside an island, like right outside of Venezuela, right? I think somewhere
Yeah,
along there.
Yeah,
somewhere. Yeah, somewhere along there. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah. But
incredible.
yeah,
Germany
man.
losing that's a problem. I always thought they
Hmm.
were
Yeah.
gonna. Yeah, I thought they were
You
gonna.
know, it was funny, and we almost thought England were gonna lose today. they,
It should
they, they,
have.
Not so fast.
It should have.
yeah,
I don't, you know.
but Harry Kane had something to say about it. But yeah,
Yeah, he did. He had a whole lot to say about it. And
You're a
that's the
wizard,
thing when you
Harry.
Harry, hey, look, man, you gotta have elite scorers, man. I mean, to go deep, man, you got to have elite scorers, to bring your team back. You got to be better than good. Because these
That's not
games
good
get,
enough.
yeah, right, right, right. So, so US just got to hold on, man. Hope you don't choke. We've already seen
Yeah.
DR Congo choke today. We've
yeah,
seen enough
they
teams. We saw Senegal choke.
Senegal choke. Yeah,
They Senegal really choked, man. They really did. They should have won that game. I'm sorry. They should have won that game.
or worst case scenario, should have won the penalty kick. But
Should have been penalty kicks. Exactly. Exactly, man. Exactly. So look, man, I think what's real interesting. I think after the group stage, guys. I mean, rankings don't mean a whole lot. But they ranked a lot of teams. I think Mexico was 13, USA was 12, Portugal 10, Colombia 9, Morocco 8, Germany 6, Brazil 5, and then 1 through 4 is France, Argentina, and Spain in England. So I think
I mean,
that
how
once you,
fitting how fitting this would be for me if this happened. I mean, first the U.S. Olympic hockey team was the gold medal. My Knicks are the NBA champions, and the U.S. wins the World Cup. What a year this would be!
I mean, hey man, the U.S. wins. Hey, look, I mean, it even appear in the cup, man. Just get there, man. Win a game. That's big, man. I mean,
Well,
and
the funny thing is the USA team had been getting not they hadn't even advanced this far.
right,
Let's
you
just
know, they
start
they
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
they
No,
they get here and usually lose by this point. Usually they down 2-0. Something,
yeah,
man. So, I mean, look, man, everybody get the fever, man. I mean, they're playing on home soil. What's that? 2 minutes extra time. What's that? I can't see that. What did that say, Hover?
Well,
And
what you mean?
he held a sign. Oh, substitution.
It's
All
such
right,
substitution.
all
Yeah, they're
right.
doing
That's okay. That's
substitution.
yeah.
substitution.
So add on 2 minutes of that probably.
Yeah. And so I don't know how
Pepe.
much extra time we probably have, man, but Pulisic's going out. He's played solid tonight, man. And so look, guys, this has been great so far. We just got to
Sure
hold
like that
on.
hydration break will they placed in.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of that stuff, Lou, I thought about it as money too. If you think about it with the hydration, during the hydration break, you got these commercials that pop up.
You got two 15-minute you got two 15-minute missions. You take a hydration break then, dummy.
Yeah, man. They
Yeah. I
any way they can squeeze advertising in, they do.
let's just I call it a hydration money break. That's what I call it.
Yeah, I guess
So
Hey,
yeah, when
that's a
Fox
pay bills break.
right when Fox is paying $1 trillion for this, so yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So look, I was watching Spain yesterday, man. I think Mbappe, man, is just awesome, man.
Yeah,
I
you
think
meant
Great
that guy.
stuff.
France.
I mean
Yeah.
France, yeah, watching France last
Yeah,
night, and Mbappe and all that whole group, man,
yeah.
they're just Jesus, man. It's like the dream team. If you're from
Yeah.
the American dream team on basketball, man, that's what you're looking at when you look at France. I'm sorry, they're the best team up to this
France.
point. They're absolutely the best team I've seen,
I
bar
agree.
none.
I
I
agree.
mean, and there's a lot of good teams playing. I ain't saying. I mean, look, anything can happen. They can still lose. But it ain't likely. So, if France lose, it'll be because France didn't do something. If they did something colossal, or somebody got hurt, and still they deep. They got people on the bench, man. They could probably win this game. So yeah. So yeah, you gotta hang in there, man. You gotta hang in there. You gotta hang in there. Uh, so yeah, because these I mean they tough, man. They some tough guys, big guys, man. They gonna try and run you over, especially if you're smaller. Slow you down if you're quick. So that's what they. Oh, real quick, guys. You guys paying attention to the Golden Boot?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Tough
I
choice.
think that I think it's tied between right now. It's tied between Messi and Mbappe,
Hmm.
and
Mbappe might be
I
a good
think
choice.
and I think they got six apiece, and then comes Holland
Yeah.
and who comes after Holland? Is it
And maybe Harry Kane and Mbale, one of
Kane?
them.
Yep. Dembele. I think Dembele
We
and
got
Kane.
we got a lot of extra time, guys, over here. 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Oh
Damn, that
man,
is
that's a
a
lot of
lot.
time. It's a lot of
Yep.
time, man. Golly, man.
Well, injuries, substitutions, yeah, it adds up, but still 10 minutes.
Man, we down to 10 players too. Golly, man.
That
Jesus,
is a
man.
lot of time. Yeah, I
A lot
agree.
of time we
What
get
the
10
hell?
players on your team, man. So golly, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So it's not over yet.
No. No. And if we got a little time, guys. We got a little time. Y'all mind talking about a little basketball to switch it up a little bit?
Yeah.
The draft over.
Yeah.
It's no surprises between 1 through 5. Well, I say
No.
1 through 4. I mean, AJ DeBamster. I mean, we kind of knew the Wizards. When the Wizards sold up that contract with Trey Young, you knew they weren't going to go with Darren Peterson at that time.
Right.
No.
So AJ, and then
Vanson.
Peterson went. Yeah, Cameron Boozer went third. That's a good pick. Caleb Wilson. I think all of those were good picks.
One and a half
Uh,
Boozer brother.
yep, yep. one half of the booze, man. And then it got really interesting, I think, at number 5 and 6. And I think the guards, I thought that Flemings was gonna go a lot sooner than he did. But instead you got Wagler out of I think Illinois that went to the Clippers. You got
Yeah.
Mikael Brown at number 6 that went to the Nets, which was a really good pick. But I thought it was kind of like the hometown cooking self.
Yeah.
So and then
Well,
you
one of
got
the good
Darius
players from
Cuff.
UConn, got pretty good too.
Yeah, yep, 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 yep.
I'm talking the Axe Man.
Say that again, Lou.
The Axe Man.
Um, um, I'm drawing a blank.
Yaxel
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Linden,
yeah, 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 yeah. Gosh, I
Lindenborg.
know. Yep, yep, yep. Sure did.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I
yeah.
like
You
that
and
pick. I think it was
yep,
the best
yep.
pick of the draft.
I think everybody. I think most teams had a good pick. Early on. I mean, it was hard to miss. I mean, at least early on, it's just hard to miss. I think Kingston Flemings, guard out of Houston's pretty good for the Hawks because I thought he was gonna go earlier. Dude, 6'4", 190 out of Houston, number
hmm
5 at that position, man. So I thought that was a pretty good pick, Hober.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I felt like that was a good pick as well.
And
Um,
go ahead.
yeah, I think we'll see with the Hawks. I like for them to get a true legitimate big man though.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
think we're still missing that, and at least.
yeah, yeah. And I think what Hawks did, they got 2 players. They got at number 23, they got Zuby um Ejiofor out of St. John's.
hmm
6'9", 245. I think he was ACC Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, something like that. Up there, I've seen a couple of games, partial games of St. John's. Real physical team, man. They play a grown man's game, up north style game, man.
Yeah,
Um, so he'll be a really good player off the bench. That ain't soft. He's not trying to take no 3 pointers. you know, he's trying to go down there and bang. So the Hawks need some physical players like that. So I thought it was a B plus. I give him a B plus on that one. So we got Henry Visar. He's a center. He's a 7 foot, 225 center out of North Carolina. Played with the Tar Heels, and actually he's listed at number 2 at his position. So he's pretty good, man. I mean, he, he's tall. I don't know if he's gonna start, but he's tall. And so I don't know, man. You put them all out between him, Jack Lanville, and whoever else, man. We'll see what happens. Who gets that starting center position, man?
yeah,
And
yeah.
so I still think that, and I think it where the Hawks picked him. I think I was surprised he was still on the board because all the 7 footers, everybody like, no, let's get some 7 footers, man. And plus he played for the Tar Heels. He's pretty good with the Tar Heels. Man. He's a pretty aggressive player.
Yeah.
Uh, he's pretty aggressive. And so Hawks need more of those A type personality players on the team, man. So um, he's aggressive offensively, but he's not really like a physical in the box player. He'll do some things, but I mean he ain't a banger. If
Right, right.
that
I know
makes
what you.
sense.
Yeah, I know what you're
He's tall.
saying.
He can
Yeah.
rebound. He ain't a banger, but he can do some like today's center. He can do some things.
Right.
He can do some things. So I gave that one an A minus, man. I guess. I mean, based on where we got him, man, he's a 7 footer. You got him on the humbug out from the Clippers. So
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that, Brad.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I thought overall the Hawks did pretty good for the draft, man. And of course, Lou, I know the Knicks. Who cares about the draft? You don't want a championship. Who cares? Yeah,
Right.
that's you just see you next year, whenever. But yeah, I thought we did okay, being that we didn't do that well. I think um in free agency at all, at all. I got to do better, man. So let me go back real quick, and then we're gonna close out, guys. Let me go back to did we ever pick a guy who we think was gonna run away with the Golden Boot?
Nah.
I'll go,
Lou, who you think is gonna get the Golden Boot? It's
I'll
early,
go,
but
I'll go, I'll go, Mbappe.
yeah, it's hard not to.
Yeah,
Uh, who you think, Hope?
yeah, I got Mbappe.
Oh man, I want to get Mbappe too, man. But I would say because there are so many, I don't know, man. There's so many opportunities for other players on France to score. I'm thinking that, but the thing about it is Mbappe gonna get his, and then he's like, okay, everybody else can do what they want to do, but I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get my one or two, then y'all get y'all. And that's why I say he's got an advantage. Like I want to say Lionel Messi because he's very similar player, but that's their whole offense, and so he has to score.
Yeah.
Uh, that's what puts the advantage on him. And there's really no defense for Lionel Messi. It's just like Mbappe. There's no defense for the two of those guys. But Holland has been hot in during this tournament. But we saw in the earlier game with Holland that even though they won, that defense kind of held him up a little bit. That speed kind of held him up a little bit, and somebody else had to score. So
No, yeah, no, you're right.
you know, so that's why I'm not going with him. Kane maybe, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to catch. I don't know. I think England's probably gonna leave up out of here early. Did you guys get a chance to do a bracket for the World Cup, Lou?
No, we didn't do a bracket.
Do a bracket?
Yeah,
You do a bracket, Hova?
no, I didn't get a chance to do one. I
Well,
didn't get a chance.
We
how
didn't
did
even
you
think of
not
it.
get a chance to do a bracket, Hova? How did that happen?
Man, I don't know, man. I don't even know, man.
How
I
did that
can't.
happen?
I
How is
don't
that
even.
even humanly possible?
I know, bread. I know, bread. I know.
I mean,
I didn't even do a bracket, man. I mean, I'm just being. I did not do it, but at the same time, I could tell you who I picked to win it.
who did you pick to win, Hova?
Okay.
Colombia.
Of course, he went with his heart, not his head. So,
It's supposed to be the other way,
boy, I tell you, I,
With your
I,
head,
I,
not
I
with your heart.
yeah. I put mine on my Facebook page, so you guys can check that out. I'll share it. I
And
think
it's
my
official,
final.
2-0 US. Bring
Yeah,
on Belgium.
yes. Let's go,
Let's go.
USA,
USA.
USA, USA. I believe that we will win. I believe that. Hey, look, man. I went with England, France, Argentina, and I forgot who else
Uh,
I had in the corner for my final four. And in the championship, I think I had France going against I think Argentina. I think I had France and Argentina. I kind of went chalk, and I got France winning it all. I mean, and it's not to say. I mean, Colombia may make it. I mean, based on what I've seen, it could be that dark horse that makes it, but ain't no way they beating France. I'm sorry, ain't no way, no way. But I think it'll be good though. I think it'll be good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy it. So guys, look, man,
intriguing.
we're at the end of the show, and we're at the end of the game. So that was perfect timing.
Go figure.
Perfect timing. All right, Luke, take us home, brother.
All right. Just so you know that this week's show, in here will be on Sunday at 4 o'clock, not Saturday this week, obviously because of 4th of July. So, gotta factor that in.
Yeah.
Everything else is still the same. Number 512-543-4662. Yeah, we're going to be discussing World Cup, of course. MLB All Star, NBA and NHL free agent frenzy. I think the NHL is getting started with theirs. I'll do that stuff tomorrow. And of course, Wimbledon for you tennis enthusiasts. Also, your thoughts and comments, which are always welcome. Sports trivia, this day in sports history, our idiot of the week, the inspiring story of the week, and of course, our monthly look at the standings and schedule. By the way, if anyone has any wrestling knowledge, feel free to bring it on the show because we need a replacement for that.
I would do my best to show up when I can for that, Luke, because I'm back into it.
So it'll be Sunday at 4:00 this week. Number is 512-543-4662. Again, 512-543-4662. Don't forget to like and share our page. And of course, we're on Facebook Live.
So it's Sunday and not Saturday.
Now remember, this is not a permanent switch. This is not permanent.
Okay, gotcha. All right, good deal.
Good deal.
Yeah, that Sunday sounds even better for me than Saturday. Saturday was not tied up Saturday, I think, but Sunday sounds good. Lou. I'm gonna do my best to get on there, Luke.
At the same time as usual.
Will do. Not a problem. Appreciate that, Luke.
Thanks, Luke.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
On that note,
there we go.
Happy 4th.
All right. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th.
And happy 4th to everybody out there. 250th for the US of A. Thanks for joining the Bread and Hover Show. See you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Send me a firecracker.
Good night. Yeah. Let's go. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that USA.
USA.
USA.